Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. I want you to tune in to licmc.net radio every Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. Also, watch Comcast Xfinity every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Also, with my friends at the Alculine Village. My newest news is I have a channel on stream.com/London TV Net. 24/7 live streamed TV networks. The name of my station is John B. TV. And remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, where people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And thank you guys for listening.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on licmc.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, here at the Alculine Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And today we just want to say that we care and show you by the things that we do. And just for pointing information, the caring is what we often say sometimes, sharing is caring. And I would like to let each and every one of you know that we need each other. I constantly put emphasis on that. And in business, we need each other. It's a lot of our business, black people and black businesses are doing business, but they need our support because we are helpers one to another. And I just want to ask each and every one of you to just get out there and share a little bit, share a little bit of your love, your monetary gifts, and what have you. And it's as my partner here sometimes say, quid pro quo, something for something. You're not just giving up your money, not getting anything. You know, you're supporting the business, you're helping them to stay in business, and you're getting something for your money. You're buying a merchandise. You're gonna spend your money somewhere. So we don't have to spend it everywhere, in every other place. Let's help ourselves. There was a time that I thought I didn't need anybody myself, and I had the attitude that I was going to put everybody out of business. But as I tell people now, we need each other. So I want to encourage you to get out there, and as you riding up and down these streets, you know, over here I barbecue sometime as a fundraiser, and we sell barbecue. And I appreciate you guys for taking the time out and sharing your love with me and patronizing me. But not only do we do that, sometimes you know even we give back. Like I say, it's not what you do, but we show that we care about the things that we do. Every now and then we have some of our friends and people that has been patronizing us for a period of time. Sometimes, you know, they run into little problems or have financial problems, and they witness the experience of death in the family. And we sometimes even give donations just to let people know that we care. So on that note, I got my partner here, Piaki. I've been, you know, spitting a little venom every now and then and quite often. But today I'm going to give him some ample time to have something to say. Elder
Well,
Piaki.
well, to my brother here, the brother from another mother, we the same mindset. Business is necessary, and we give our dollars to everybody else but ourselves. You made all those big European name corporations millionaires, billionaires with your dollars because you buy Gucci, Fendi, all those other names that's supposed to be brands or whatever you want to call it. You make them into millionaires and billionaires. But the little brother on the corner who struggles to keep his lights on, his door open, and his taxes paid. He's struggling every day to be a viable business in his own community, and he can't get enough people to walk through the front door. I remember when I had my bookstore and I had two young partners. We even hadn't even opened our doors first. The first Before the first day we opened the door, just signing the name of the business on the license to operate, we became the second largest black bookstore in the state of Michigan and hadn't sold a book. But we lasted for a while. We did get some support from the community. But I tried to do something with a brother who was on the radio named Tom Pope. And he was talking business most of the time on his program. And he would give us some free advertisement, always dropping the name. But most people over here in the east side off of Van Dyke and Harper know about Brother John and his barbecue, because you're not going to get it no better nowhere else. But
Thank you.
but I'm just telling the truth. I'm not bragging. But it's a testimony, because if you eat it one time, you're hooked. It ain't dope, but it's real dope. But I'm going to say this to being in the community and supporting black business. It don't take you joining a place and having membership, buying a membership, a yearly membership to be a part of that business, keeping the doors open. You don't have to even join nothing. Just be one of the 800,000 black folks in this city to walk through that door and drop some dollars. That's all you got to do. And those dollars will be put to use to appreciate the fact that you supporting it and you're getting quality merchandise, and it's serving a purpose that you don't have to drive 30 miles to get it. It's in your community. Support those little small independent black businesses. It don't take a membership. You already in ship with the ship. Don't sink the ship. Keep it afloat. Put some money in there and see that your children see you going in and out of these black businesses. Because sooner or later, they're going to have them dollars flowing, and somebody else going to be going to college off of your dollars. You sending the Asians and the other folks' children to college that they even if they don't need no scholarship, but we got to put enough money to float our ship, keep our ship afloat. And it don't take but a few to be consistent, go in on a daily basis, drop some dollars. I myself, I got a kick out of putting dollars in people that look like me hands to see how they enjoy the use of that business. I used to take a group of people to a breakfast after we having a special event and go to a black business and at
Enjoy
least
breakfast on counters.
yeah, and serve good food, quality service, and all of that. And maybe 20 or 30 of us set up in there for that one day, and that keeps that door open on that business for another day. And when you pay a light bill, gas bill, merchandise, and stock and supplies and help, and you got all of that is considered in the money that you spend when you walk through that door. That dollar goes a long way. But we got to learn how to keep the dollar in our community, make it bounce more than one time. Because when you cash a paycheck, sometimes you don't even see the check. It's already in some account somewhere, and it's been cut up 100 different ways because of who you owe and where it go. And you don't get to keep much in your pocket other than a few jingling coins. You know you got a few coins in your pocket, but we need that folding money to stay in our community a little longer, like more than a week. And they used to say that Black Wall Street, the way they stayed so strong is that dollar bill stayed within that community for at least 15 days before it left the community. That means 15 days of black dollars floating in black businesses kept those doors open, kept them stores alive and thriving. And it made Black Wall Street famous because they had a community that supported black business. And over here in, when I don't even have to say black, just business, because business is business.
Yeah.
Whether you spend $1 with somebody that look like you or not, it's still business. But to say black is to say, you know, something with pride. It's ours. And the people that look like you running it, and the people that look like you respect you, and the people that look like you care for you, and they're not going to sell you inferior products or give you something that's harmful to you. You know, they're not trying to cheat you and sell you something that's going to fall apart the day you take it home. So please look around in your community. You don't have to, you can go to a corner store. You can go 2-3 blocks down and see there's a young or old business that's been struggling to keep their doors open. And I hate to go to a business that I've been in, had good service, and come back next week and the building is shut down or the doors closed, say closed temporary or something. Keep these doors of these stores open, and your children will be able to have a legacy, because most of the people I see come up here to the candy store, their grandparents started coming up here when they was kids. And that's a blessing to have a legacy like that, to say, I remember when I used to come here when I was a kid, but the prices went up a little bit by about 2 cents. So it's not going to hurt your pocket. Spend your money with your people. Keep them businesses thriving. Your children will be able to appreciate it when they get older, and their children will be able to appreciate it. And I'm not going to beat up a dead horse no more, but it's 800,000 of us in Detroit. If we can't at least keep 400,000 in our community, I don't know what we're doing. Thank you for listening to an old soldier.
Thank you, Alapiaki. I appreciate your wisdom and knowledge and sharing with everyone. And I just want to, just piggyback a little bit. We are already supporting all, local businesses. So it's not just a black thing, it's a we thing. And all of us, like he said, is in business. We already support Mike's grocery store. We support Farmer John's. We support Sam Club and all these other different businesses. So let's kind of reach out and support our own a little bit more. I'm not telling you to stop supporting anybody. Keep on doing what you're doing, because we have to have what we have to have, and we have to go where we need to go to get what we need. And there's a restaurant right down the streets from me down here, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you they popular in this area. It's called Food Exchange, home of the Big Baby, that big hamburger. You have to almost grab it like this here and stretch your mouth, almost get a cramp in your mouth trying to bite it.
You eat 2 days already.
There's a barbecue restaurant on Gratiot, just in East Point, just as you cross 8 Mile, called Big Ken's. And he got some good barbecue. I done had some of his. And support some of these brothers that's up and down Gratiot that got these pits out there. I done stopped in and hollered at a few of them myself and had some of their barbecue, and they got good barbecue. And there's a black-owned gas station right down the streets here on Van Dyke between,
what is that?
It's on the other side of
Miller?
Yeah, I think it might be Miller. I'm not for sure. Mm-hmm. No. It's on the other side of Miller. Mm-hmm. It's on the other side of Georgia.
Yeah.
But it's a black-owned gas station. Stop by there and patronize them, a little bit. Give them a little support. And I'm not telling you to come from all across town. My father used to talk about my mother, so she would drive 15, 20 miles to save 2 cents and spend $10 on gas. So I'm not asking you to do that, but if you're in the neighborhood, take a little time out and, just support your brothers and keep on doing what you're doing, because we have to do what we have to do. So this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, and thank you for listening over here at the Cumulon Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. Thank you, and have a great day.
All right.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.